If you guys are looking for some cheap FIFA 20 coins, head over to u7buy.com. You can buy coins off the website. You can also buy players. So if you wanted Messi, you could buy him off the website. Make sure to use code MUZZ at checkout for 5% off. Yes lads, and welcome back to a brand new video. So today I'm going to be doing a Future Stars prediction. And with Future Stars, there's a lot of players it could be, a lot of youngsters and stuff like that. So if I've missed any out, please do let me know. I know there's a lot. I did include 19 Future Stars players, so there could be a lot more. Also, a quick shout out to the Bayern left back. What's he called? Alphonso Davies. He got one last FIFA. I was going to give him one for this FIFA because he's playing left back currently for Bayern and he's been sick. So he could get in there 100%. There's a lot of players. But this card design as well is off FIFA rosters, boys. So it's not confirmed to card design. I kind of liked it. So I thought, screw it, we'll use this card design. And I had to use my own dynamic images. So if you could drop a like anyway, boys, I'd appreciate that. Drop a sub if you do. And let's jump in to the Future Stars prediction. So to start off, we've got the goalkeeper. All these ratings are predictions, by the way, boys. I felt like with some of them, I was a bit harsh, but I couldn't be asked to go back and edit it because you guys have no idea how long it took me to do all 19 dynamic images. It took a while. So, Henderson, anyway, in goal for Sheffield United. I've put him as an 86 because I think he's currently 75 rated. So I don't think they're going to boost him massively. Maybe they'll go to 87 or 88. But looks like a very sick card. Pretty sick in real life as well. I think he's pretty young in real life as well, Henderson. So. I mean, Henderson will be pretty sick keeper. There's not loads of Premier League English keepers, so if you need an English keeper, then maybe go for Henderson. So, not a bad first one to start off. Next up, we've got Kieran Tierney, the left back from Arsenal. We went with a 90 rated Tierney. I think the age cap for this, by the way, boys, I think it's age 23. I'm pretty sure someone said that. So if they're any older than 23, then yeah, they can't get in. So, Tierney, I think he must be on the brink at like 22, 23. I'm not too sure though, but what a card that is. 90 rated. I think it will be around that 90, 89-ish. 94 pace, 85 dribbling, 84 defending, 90 physical, 84 passing. Outrageous card. You could probably play that in midfield as well. If you can find a midfielder to play left back. That'd be sick. Next up we got Tomori. A lot of people are pretty hyped to see Tomori. I really hope they do bring in Tomori. There's quite a lot of Chelsea players that it could be. I am a Chelsea fan, so I've included quite a few Chelsea players in. We could have a lot of Chelsea players, to be fair, but this Tomori looks insane. I felt like I was kind of harsh on his pace, you know, because he's got 82 pace, I think, on his silver card. So this card could easily have 88, 89, 90 pace. I've just got a feeling they're going to be a bit stingy with it. But even if you just get 85, 86 pace, it'll be insane. Sick dribbling stats, sick defending and physical. Very decent passing as well. Honestly, you could play that CDM as well, but as a centre-back, outrageous. I think he's 5'10", but height isn't an issue this FIFA, so outrageous. Next up, we've got Wan-Bissaka, and I was looking through some Future Stars players, and I was like, yo, Wan-Bissaka actually could get one, because Trent got one last year, and he was like similar to Wan-Bissaka, like he was still very good, but still got potential to be a Future Star. So Wan-Bissaka will be sick, 90 rated, he could be higher than a 90 rated, but yeah, what a card that is. He's got really good work rates for a right back on FIFA as well, medium high work rates, so it'd be absolutely sick. 93 pace, 88 dribbling, 90 defending, 88 physical, 84 passing. Outrageous card, man. Future Stars has to be my favourite promo. I don't know about you guys, but it's so sick. Next up, we've got Tonali. Went with a 90 rated Tonali as well. Apparently, he's a beast in real life. Never actually watched him, but holy. If you've got his 84 League SBC, he is outrageous. I cannot imagine like a 90 rated Tonali. Even if it's 89, it'll be outrageously good. So, Tonali hopefully will get one. I'm seeing a lot of predictions with Tonali in, and I'm seeing a lot of like hype around Tonali in real life. So apparently he's very good, so hopefully he gets in. Next up we've got this Rodrygo for Real Madrid. We had Vinicius Junior last year. I think we'll get Rodrygo this year. He looks pretty sick for Real Madrid. I've seen him a few times in the Champions League and he looks pretty decent. Look at his card though, man. 95 pace, 94 dribbling, 89 shooting. I don't know what his skill moves and weak foot is. That's the only thing. I'm not too sure. That will be a big factor with this card, but outrageous stats looking at his base stats. I think they'll boost him nicely because they give a Vinicius Junior, like, was it a 92 last year as well? I've got a feeling they'll do Rodrygo the same, around that 92, 91 mark, so I went with quite a big boost on him. Next up we've got Soyuncu, who's been an absolute beast for Leicester, one of the best centre-backs in the Prem. Looks like a solid card, to be fair. You'll probably need a pace boost on him, but very nice dribbling for a centre-back, nice passing, sick defending and physicals. Next up we've got this Lautaro Martinez, who is on fire right now. Him and Lukaku, outrageously good. I think Lautaro Martinez is one of the players that are like on the brink. I think he's like 23. I might be wrong. Pretty sure he's 22 or 23. So, and he's on fire for Inter Milan right now. So hopefully We get a Martinez 91ish. They could even go out like outrageous and give him like a 93, which would be mad because he's physical stats and stuff. Oh my god, that card would actually be mad. I mean, I don't think he'd have the best agility and balance, but he'd still be sick. Next up, we've got Haaland as well, who's just signed for Dortmund. This could be an interesting one. Went with a 91 Haaland as well. 91 pace, 86 dribbling. Again, looks very similar to the Martinez, but looks a very sick card. More of a target man, but still, he's got insane pace. Decent dribbling and stuff for a target man. So, and it'll be interesting because you can strong link up to like that Champions League Sancho. Nice link ups here. And then here we go, João Felix. 93. I've got a feeling they're going to make this guy the highest rated future stars. Mainly because of the price tag he moved at. But, oh my god. He's 5-star skills as well. This card is going to be outrageous. Outrageous. With 5-star skills, with them stats, like the dribbling stats will be insane. The pace, shooting. Oh my god. Because he's 80 rated. I don't know if you guys use his 80 rated at the start of the FIFA. But it was actually sick, so I can't imagine like a 93-ish, 92. Be mad. Next up, we've got Martinelli, 87 rated left wing. He looks pretty decent, to be fair. I don't know if he'll cost much. But 90 pace, 86 dribbling, 83 shooting, 80 passing. So it looks a pretty decent card. I don't know if he'll get an 87, maybe a little bit higher. Not too sure. I haven't watched a lot of Martinelli. I've watched him here and there, and he looks pretty decent. Next up, we've got Cantwell. And not a lot of people had Cantwell in, but I thought this season he's actually been pretty sick for Norwich down at the left mid spot. So I had to put Cantwell in. And I feel like it's nice for the lower league teams, well, the lower club teams, to get a future stars. Because, well, Cantwell deserves it because he's sick in my life. 85 pace, 88 dribbling, 83 shooting, 85 passing. Looks like a very nice card. You'd probably have to switch it to a cam. But once again, I don't know what his skill moves and weak foot is on FIFA. So we'd have to see that, whether or not he could play cam. Next up, we've got Greenwood. This one, I feel like I was kind of a little bit harsh on his rating. I feel like I could have boosted it a bit more. But you've got to think that I think Greenwood's a silver on this game. So they're going to be boosting his rating like 20 odd. So whether they'll go higher than an 87, they very well could. Once again, I don't know what his weak foot and skill moves are. But Greenwood would be sick. And he looks very, very good in real life. So he could quite easily get a 90 rated card. Quite easily. Looks like a very good card either way. 90 pace, 86 dribble, 86 shooting. Decent physical and passing as well. So, hey, I mean, Greenwood. I mean, Future Stars. I feel like Future Stars is going to bring a lot of usable cards to the Prem. Because right now, the Prem's a bit... I feel like everyone's got La Liga right now. Like, they use Dembélés and stuff. So, it'd be nice to have a bit of like a mix-up with teams and stuff. That's the good thing about Future Stars. It brings, like, the shit players. And they make them a lot better. So, here we go. Another Chelsea player. Mason Mount. What a dynamic image, by the way. Went with 88 Mount. As a middle cam, I think it'll be decent. Only issue with this, I think he's got 3-star skills. I'm pretty sure he's got 3-star skills. I can't remember his weak foot, but either way, it looks like a pretty sick card. And obviously, I mean, as a Chelsea fan, I'm hoping 2 or 3 Chelsea players get in. And I'll probably just... I've got 1.5 mil just sat there right now. And I don't really know what to do with it. So I'm probably going to buy like Tomori in that if Tomori gets one. I think Tomori's the one player that I really want. Because as a centre-back, he looks the most usable. So, but even Mount looks pretty sick. Next up, we've got Reece James. This is another guy that I really, really want. As a right back, this guy has got mad potential. Like, mad potential. He is not only sick defensively, he is very good going forward as well. I'm looking forward to seeing how good James can be in real life. I'm very looking forward to it. So, if there's 2 Chelsea players I could pick out of, it probably will be Reece James and Tomori. I won't mind a Tammy Abraham, but Tammy Abraham on FIFA is horrific. I've got his 84 Red Foot Champs card and oh my god, it's the worst thing I've ever played with. So in terms of usability and players that I love, we'll go with Reece James and Tomori if we can have 2. So Reece James looks outrageous as well. 88 we went with. Could get an 89 maybe, but went with an 88. Can't be too biased. Next up we've got, I was going to say Reece James then. What's his name? Daniel James. Is it Daniel James? I think it's Daniel James. For United. Started the season very well. I've not watched him recently, but started the season very, very well. 96 pace, he'll be absolutely rapid. He could quite easily get even more pace, because I think his silver card has 94 pace or 93 pace. So he could have an even bigger pace upgrade, to be fair. This card will be sick, man. I hope he gets a bit of a bigger shooting boost than this, but you got to think, boys, these are predicted stats from me as well. I boosted some of these stats by like 20s and stuff, so I think he had like 60-something shooting, you know. I'm pretty sure he did. High 60s shooting. So I had to boost it loads to 82 shooting. But that looks a pretty sick card as well. A lot of Premier League Future Stars players in here. I actually forgot about Hudson-Odoi, and I do know that Hudson-Odoi's got 3-star, 3-star, so I'm not too sure. But we went with an 88 rated Hudson-Odoi. I feel like Hudson-Odoi could quite easily be a higher rated than an 88. Getting a lot of stick from Chelsea fans recently, but I don't think he deserves the stick at all. Not at all. I hate our fan base. Like, we're the most impatient fan base I've ever seen from any club. It's ridiculous. But anyway, his card looks pretty sick. 92 pace, 90 dribbling, 83 shooting, 81 passing. Would be pretty sick, but 3-star, 3-star, it'll just kill the card. I don't think I'd spend like hundreds of thousands of coins on a 3-star, 3-star. But if I want to give Odoi like a skill upgrade, he does deserve a skill upgrade to a 4-star. He does. He really does. He's similar to skill moves to like Willian in real life, so he deserves that 4-star. Mr. Odoi. Next up, we've got Martinez. I can't remember his first name, but this guy, he's played CDM for Ajax, hence why his dribbling is so good. But oh my days. Just look at those stats. Do I have to say anything? There's some mad usable players for Ajax this year. We've got the new 90 rated weekly objective Ziyech, who's actually sick in game, by the way. There's that left back Tagliafico. I don't know if you guys did him. One to watch Promes, and then if they give them this guy, oh my days. Bro, he could get a higher rated card as well. I feel like 89 was about right, but he could easily get a higher rated card. So that card looks outrageous. Whether or not he'll be a centre-back or a CDM, I think he will be a centre-back because they don't usually position change on this promo. Apologies. So, wow, outrageous card. And the last one, boys, this is a bit of a risky one. But we went with Ansu Fati because this guy is very, 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 very good in real life. He looks very good, but he's 16 and he's not... He is on FIFA, but he's not an Ultimate Team. So whether or not they'll introduce him just for Future Stars, I'm not too sure. But he's in Kickoff. And he's in career mode. You can use him on career mode. But he's not an ultimate team. So, hey, it shouldn't be too much hassle just to whack Fatty in. And, yeah, I think this card, he could be 90. He could be higher than a 90. He looks very, very good in real life for Barca. At the age of, what, 16? Is he 17 or 16? I can remember he's like 16 or 17. But outrageous card there. But that's the last one, boys. Let me know your thoughts on this. I know I've missed a lot of players, but... I can only do 19. The 19 players that I did pick took so long to make, boys. So, don't take the ratings too serious as well. Please don't rip my face off. Because I know as soon as you put like predictions and stuff out there, people get so triggered. But don't take them too serious. I know I was harsh on some and not so harsh on others. But anyway, boys, hopefully we get a sick Future Stars. I know Future Stars, if you're wondering when the date is, it was the 17th of January last FIFA. So if you're wondering when it's going to be, it's around the 17th-ish, 17th, 18th. But it was 17th last year. So... It should be around there. When's the 17th? The 17th is on it's on a Friday, so it probably will be the 17th because that's like the most promo kind of day. So anyway, boys, if you could drop a like, I'd appreciate that. We'll go 50 likes. Let me know if I've missed any obvious ones. I'll look at all the comments. Drop a sub if you're new, and yeah, boys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.